Most people will never admit this, but let me tell you the uncomfortable truth. Your legs are the foundation of everything: your body, your discipline, even your success in life. You can't build a castle on a weak foundation, and you can't build a powerful mind or a great future on weak legs. That's why in anime, characters like Baki don't just have strong arms. They have those massive, unshakable legs. Because legs represent endurance, grit, and the ability to carry the weight of your entire journey. Now here's the twist most people miss. You don't need heavy weights, fancy gyms, or expensive equipment to develop legs like that. What you need is something much harder to train: your discipline, your pain tolerance, your consistency. The truth is, when you build your legs without weights, you are teaching your body and your brain to adapt with limited resources. And isn't that exactly what life demands? Think about your studies, your health, your goals. Nobody hands you the perfect environment, the perfect tools, or the perfect timing. You succeed only when you learn to push through the limitations, to use whatever you have, and to still come out stronger. Weak legs are not just weak muscles. They are a reflection of weak habits. If your legs give up after climbing a flight of stairs, what does that say about your ability to endure late-night study sessions, or to keep chasing your goals when the results don't show up immediately? On the other hand, strong legs built without excuses are a constant reminder that you can outlast pain, boredom, and fatigue. You're not just training muscles. You're programming your mind to resist quitting. Imagine this: every rep, every squat, every hold without weights becomes a form of mental warfare. You're telling your brain, I don't need external support to become stronger. I am the support. And once you live in that mindset, studying becomes easier, because you stop searching for motivation and start acting from discipline. Your health improves because you stop craving quick fixes and start trusting in the slow, brutal grind. Your goals become reachable because you stop depending on luck and start depending on effort. Most people will forever be trapped in the cycle of excuses. I don't have a gym nearby. I don't have enough time. I don't have the equipment. But here's the brutal reality. You don't need any of that. The only thing you need is the decision to stop running from pain and start using it as fuel. That's what Baki's anime-level legs represent. Not just physical strength, but the ultimate proof that you can create power from nothing. And once you master that mindset, your body follows. Your legs become the physical evidence of your discipline. Your studies, your health, your achievements, they all start aligning. Because if you can conquer the hardest training with no equipment, you can conquer anything. 1. The power of stance. Everyone thinks legs are built by doing 100 squats a day, but they miss the real beginning, the stance. When you stand in a deep horse stance, thighs parallel to the ground, and you just hold it, something happens. At first, it's pain. Your legs shake, your breathing becomes heavy, and your brain screams to stop. But this is exactly why it's powerful. You're not just training your muscles, you're training patience. Think of it like studying. The first 5 minutes feel unbearable. Your brain wants to escape, check your phone, find a distraction. But when you force yourself to hold, to stay still, you slowly build mental armor. That's what the stance does for your body. The longer you hold, the stronger your foundation becomes. Not just physically, but mentally. Your legs become pillars, and pillars don't crumble when pressure comes. That's how you start the journey to anime-level legs. 2. Explosive jumps. Explosive focus. Next comes jumping. Not with weights, not with machines, but with your own explosive effort. Jump squats, broad jumps, even simple vertical leaps. Done repeatedly, burn your legs like fire. And here's the secret. Explosive training doesn't just build strength, it builds speed, endurance, and confidence. In studies, this is the same energy you need when exams approach. Anyone can walk through normal situations, but when life throws deadlines, stress, and last-minute pressure at you, you need that explosive reserve, the ability to spring up, to act fast, to deliver results. Explosive legs teach your nervous system to adapt quickly, and your mind learns the same lesson. The stronger and quicker your legs get, the faster your brain adapts to new challenges. 3. Endurance marches. Endurance goals. Strength is one thing, but anime legs are not just about power. They're about endurance. Imagine running stairs, hiking uphill, or doing walking lunges for long distances. This kind of endurance training doesn't just build size, it teaches you how to carry pain for extended periods. And isn't that exactly what goal achievement is? Anyone can start a project with excitement, but who continues when the excitement dies, when the pain sets in, when the results are delayed? The endurance you build in your legs transfers to your daily grind. Suddenly, long study hours don't break you. Strict diets feel manageable. The path toward your goals feels less like a punishment and more like a challenge you're prepared to carry. Your legs become proof of your ability to endure. 4. Balance equals control. Most people never train balance, but single-leg squats, pistol squats, and balancing holds are game changers. They force every tiny stabilizer muscle to work, and they demand complete focus. You can't rush them. You need control, patience, and awareness. This is the exact formula for mastering your studies and your health. Balance in training teaches balance in life. Without it, you swing wildly between extremes, studying like a maniac one day, procrastinating for 3, eating clean 1 week, binging the next. But when your legs are trained to balance, your mind follows. You stop living in extremes and start living in control. And control is the real superpower that separates winners from quitters. 5. Pain as proof. Finally, the most important part, pain. Baki's legs weren't built in comfort. They were built in sweat, fire, and suffering. When you train legs without weights, every session is painful. But here's the truth people run away from. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is proof that you're breaking the old version of yourself and creating a stronger one. The same applies to studies, to health, to chasing your goals. Late nights, sacrifices, and failures all hurt, but they're proof you're moving forward. Weak legs avoid pain, strong legs embrace it. Weak students avoid effort, strong students use it. Weak people avoid challenges, strong people hunt them. And if you want anime-level results in your body, your studies, your life, you need to embrace pain as proof that you're transforming. So now you know the truth. Baki's anime-level legs aren't reserved for genetic freaks or people with access to some secret underground gym. They're built with nothing but discipline, pain, and the refusal to make excuses. And here's the crazy part. Most of you watching this will still try to find an easier path. You'll look for shortcuts, you'll search for the perfect exercise routine, or maybe even hope that one day your legs will magically grow while you sit on your phone. Let me tell you, that day will never come. But here's where I want your voice. Do you think you could actually handle this kind of training? Could you push your legs into the fire every single day without relying on weights or machines? Or would you crack under the pressure and give up? Be honest, because admitting your truth is the first step to change. Drop your answer in the comments right now. Are you team no excuses or team still searching for shortcuts? Let's see who's really serious about building anime-level legs and who's just here for the fantasy.